Alrighty, so it's time for another update video on our nice house situation. So currently we've got 4 out of 5 rigs running, and the reason for that is that I was trying out ShadowTech, I guess remote mining or whatever it is, or server mining, and it did not go so well. Basically, the main issue I was running into was I could not keep the server alive for like a certain amount of time. What kept happening was after about 2.5 hours, it would just shut down. And so it really didn't make sense for me for every 2.5 hours for me to be checking in. Now, if it did run 24/7, I think it definitely would have made sense, because you would have been making like maybe $1 a day or less, or maybe about $1 a day. And really the reality is your profit would be around $1 a month, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but the reality is that would be super duper scalable, right? You can just make 100 different accounts and just be running at 100 different times, and then you're looking at $100 a month, and you have no investment. You can always just quit whenever you need to, and kind of all that jazz. So I did really think about it. I really wanted it to work, but again, it just wasn't really working with me. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about how our week has been. So today is, the date is it's February now. Yeah, it's February 7th, right? So it's Monday. It is about 1 a.m. or sorry, midnight. It's about midnight, and so the 6th just passed. It is Sunday night, and the current price of Bitcoin is $42,842. So it has gone up a little bit compared to last week, so you might see a little bit of higher kind of numbers around the board. But if we look here, our 1 week average has been about 0.00043 or 413 Bitcoin per day, and that's $17.70. If you look at our last day on this, we're looking at $18.04, so it's gone up a little bit. Over 6 hours, it's been $17.33, which has gone down a little bit. So if you're new to the channel, I've got basically 8 3060 LHR models right here, and then I've got two 3060 non-LHRs in there. I got one RX 580 in here, and then I got one 3080 that's running in the other room. And so basically the temperatures here in Dallas, so I'm located in Dallas, so the temperatures here have been kind of crazy a little bit. This last, I guess over the break, over this weekend, we had some, freezing temperatures, snow and all that. And so that's been really nice for keeping everything cool here. It's been keeping my, AC bill down. Currently, actually, it is 68 in here, and it's about 37 degrees outside. So that's all in Fahrenheit. And that's currently the temperature. So if we look at our rig manager here, the rigs are all running at a pretty good temperature, if you notice, right? So we're looking at 55 degrees here, 52 degrees here, 54 degrees here, and those are the maximums. And our rig one is running at 74 degrees. And I think I've mentioned before, this case seems terrible. Everything about this, PC has just been kind of a mess. It was giving me a lot of issues before, but these days it's just been running totally fine. But anyways, so I guess that concludes the update here. I didn't get a chance to really work with Shadow as much as I'd hoped, but like I said, we are kind of working with some pretty good numbers. We're coming back up to $17, $18. If you remember, at some point we're making 25, 30 bucks a day. Now, obviously, one thing to note is that you don't really pay attention to the dollar value. You want to pay attention to Bitcoin value. And so if you notice here, daily, it's been dropping pretty hard. So this is group by day, 0.0003839. So it's better than before, where it was around 3.6, 3.5, and kind of way lower than that. But definitely it's climbing back up, right? So for a long time, my payouts, which happen every couple of hours, they were at around point, whatever, 0.4 something. Now we're back at like 6.2. At some point I was at around 8 something and 9 something. I was getting real close to 10, 11, I believe. But anyways, I'm not really worried about it. So regardless, things have been running good. And I think that should basically conclude the update for this week. Thanks for watching.